morning, True Grace. How y'all doing this morning? What an honor and a privilege it is to be here with family this morning. I told Troy when I walked in the door, I felt the presence of God. The greeters were on it. They were smiling. And I just felt the love of God. And it's just such an awesome privilege to be here this morning with my brother. And yes, January 25th, 1997, I made that intelligent decision to give my life to the Lord. And yes, Troy and Rachel were already at the church. And I was telling the brother on the way to church this morning, I said, I think it was me and Troy and Rachel that we brought, well, me and Troy, you know, Rachel's always been quiet. I said, we kept them doors open at the church, boy. We were out there selling peanuts and telling people about the gospel of Jesus Christ. I said, man, we had such an awesome time back in the day. The church was pioneering, and it was just moved here from California, and it was just awesome to be, you know what I'm saying, serving the Lord with this brother right here and this sister. And we've continued to serve the Lord and be friends and encourage each other through the good and the bad. Because sometimes in ministry, it can be ups and downs, and you feel like people turn their back on you. But it's awesome when you got sisters and brothers that will continue to pray for you and encourage you to continue to go forward and answer the call that you know that God has on your life. And I just thank God for my salvation this morning. I know I want to get to the good part and hear Pastor Carlos bring the word, because that's the best part. But I just want to bless you guys with a couple of songs. Pastor Troy still hasn't let me come over here yet to tell my story, but I'll just give you a little brief detail. But I was for 11 years, I was on drugs, and God, he saved me. He really did save me, deliver me, and set me free. I was on crack cocaine. I was out there prostituting and just doing whatever I wanted to do, from a young age. I was just always a little troublemaker, and I went from juvenile to jail to prison, and just back and forth, and I kind of thought that life was never, ever going to get together, but I thank God that he saved me, and he sent the brother my way to tell me and to remind me, because my grandmother had raised me in church, about a God that could save me and set me free. And I love this song. I call this my signature song. So when Troy told me to sing it this morning, I was excited. I want to encourage you through this song. If you got family out there, because my grandmother, she was a praying woman, and she prayed me through when a lot of family and friends had given up on me. She continued to pray for me. So if you have loved ones out there that are still messing up and you just getting tired because it don't look like things are going to get better, you keep on praying for them, because God, our God, he hears the sinner's prayer. Hallelujah. Go ahead, brother. Thank you, Jesus. Turn it up for me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. A sinner's prayer. Oh, Lord. A sinner's prayer. My God. He hears a sinner's prayer. I should have been dead, sleeping in my grave. But God bless me to see it again another day. And even when I did wrong, he was still there. And I'm so glad that God still heals a sinner's prayer. Yes, I'm so glad that God, he still heals a sinner's prayer. I walked to the churchyard on a Sunday morning, and I stood outside contemplating whether or not to walk through the doors. You see, a lot of folks know me from way back when, and people holding me to all my past sins. But I know all have sinned, we're falling short of his glory. Yes, I'm just glad I'm still here to tell my story. I should have been dead. I should have been dead. I should have been sleeping in that old grave. But God blessed me to see, yes, he did, another day. And even when I did wrong, yes, he was still to cast the first stone. Ain't nobody perfect but the man sitting on the throne. Yes. And it's about time for us to stop judging one another. Stop acting holier than thou and start lifting up your brother. Because I know all sin, we're falling short of His glory. Yes. I'm just glad I'm still here to tell the story. I should have been there. You know I should have been there. I should have been sleeping in that old grave. God, He blessed me to see another day. Yeah, even when I did wrong, He was still there. And so let me go. God still heals a sinner's prayer. Yes, I'm so glad that God still heals a sinner's prayer. Let us pray, let us pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day, Lord, our daily bread. And give us, Lord, of our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us, oh Lord, from the evil one. I tell you, you know I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that God still gives a sinner's prayer. Oh yeah, He is a sinner's prayer. I'm so glad for my sister. She's still out there doing her own thing. But I know my God, the God I serve, yeah, He go promise. He told me He gonna serve me, and He will save my family. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Oh, I'm so glad God still hears a sinner's prayer. Yes, I'm so glad. Hallelujah. Come on now, too glad that the Lord still hears a sinner's prayer. I'm looking at a room full of miracles, and I know that God saved you, He delivered you, and He set you free. You got to keep on believing for those that are still out there. Hallelujah. I just thank God. I'm so excited this morning. I'm crying. It's just so awesome just to be in the presence of God. I remember many of Sundays waking up in places I didn't even know where I was at. Hallelujah. But God. But God. I thank you, Jesus. This song here, it's a beautiful song, and I thank God for this song. One day, like I said, I'm going to get to come tell all my story, but this song right here, I sing it whenever I'm telling my story because it reminds me of when I was 7 months pregnant with my son, and I had been getting high for 2 days, and I walked down the street, and a man jumped out of nowhere and put a gun to my head, and he raped me, he made me get naked, and it was just a crazy ordeal, and I remember crying and begging for my life. Lord, please don't let me die. Begging Him, don't kill me. I'm pregnant. My son, I'm pregnant. And he called me a bunch of names and did a lot of things. And he opened that gun and showed me all those bullets because he had pulled the trigger twice, but it locked. And he opened it up and he said, if you don't stop crying, I'm going to blow your brains out. And I remember just calling on the name of Jesus. Please, Lord, don't let Him kill me. Please, Lord, don't let Him kill me. And he pulled the trigger a couple more times. I remember he finished his business and kicked me in my back and he said, I'm through with you now. But that gun full of bullets, locked up 4 times. And that was only the grace of God. God had a plan and a purpose for me from the day my mother had me in prison. He knew that He was going to do something special in my life. So I love this song because I know that the Lord, He pulled me through. Not once, twice, 3, many a times. He's still pulling me through. Come on. I just thank God. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father. You're worthy of this. Just thank you. Give you all the praise this morning. was in darkness. I was out in love. See, nothing could heal this hole in my soul. You